I really wish there was better information than this for the air stuff. I mean, they're like, yeah, we overhauled it. The AI is way clearer. It's not. Like, I want to know how the air battles are going. You don't really say much. Our fighters lost 9, their fighters lost 5. What, in the last couple of months? Really? Our bombers disrupted 68. Enemy troops bombed 17. Do I not have any fighters up? Oh no, of course I have no fighters here because they don't have any fighter bases in Korea. So my fighters literally cannot reach. Our bombers disrupted 1,950. Our enemy troops bombed 100 and... Alright, so we really need to get some more air superiority going on here. Or we need to get some heavy fighters for long-range escort duty. That's probably more what I need. So, yeah, really the fighters which were here... Let's grab you lot. Have you base there to go here. And then the tactical bombers, I'm going to have to pull you back a little bit further. To here. To go here. Still well within range. I mean, you are getting some bombing done here, just not a huge amount. In fact, yeah, that is another area I would quite like to see stats of. Enemy fighters lost 77, own fighters lost 40. That's fine. Not losing any fighters, not killing any fighters, not doing any of that, not doing any of that. So really Russia's not doing very much with their fighters. They're trying to take the Sea of Japan, but we are fighting them back. In fact, they are trying quite hard. You guys are way out of range. Let's go and beef up the Sea of Japan's fortifications. What would be really nice, guys, is, you know, radar. Again, I would happily research radar if I could build it in my allied territory. India's gone. Oh, good grief. Germany is getting very scary. Will I ever do another multiplayer Kaiserreich? Probably. It's just the last multiplayer games I did, no one turned up, so I've stopped doing them for a while. Though I will be doing a Crusader Kings 2 multiplayer series next Saturday, along with Bundeswehr Bob and NG Paradox. And that's actually a pretty interesting setup, because what we're doing is me, Bob, and NG, we are playing as the kings, and then you guys are our vassals. So if you're a follower of me, for example, then you would be one of my vassals. If it was someone who was watching Bob's videos, then there would be Bob's vassal. So we have the internal politics of us and our viewers, and then also the external politics of between the different YouTubers. Should actually be a lot of fun. Why are we... Oh, right, that's Japan attacking. I was going to say, why are we attacking here? We should not be attacking here. Artillery Research Division is complete. Okay, cool. Let's get that hidden research slot, shall we? Also, this is a ridiculous order. Don't do that. Do that. Meanwhile, on this front, we can once again push them. Ooh, no. Can we? Not as much as we would have liked. I went to India and currently fighting off communist India with extreme success. Yeah, fighting the communists in India is fun. Right, let's not over commit ourselves, shall we? Encryption is done. Good. So encryption and decryption are done. So I'm hoping that we can now see a lot of their stuff. Let's grab atomic research, because I can't believe I didn't have it already. And what else are we short on? Nothing really. I should really be building some more troops. One thing I could start working on are tank production. Actually, let's just get more fighters so we can really take control of the skies. And then, yeah, I'm going to build just a bunch more of these. Get another 24 divisions going. 22 then. Fine! What are you saying we're short on? Artillery, unsurprisingly. We should be able to overcome that deficit pretty quickly, though. reserve my space if there's not enough patrons waiting to join. Yeah, I'll be posting something up on YouTube about that, and I will make a list. In fact, screw it, I'll start doing that now. I need a piece of paper. Or I could use, you know, the computer in front of me and write it on there. Could also work. CK2 multiplayer HWP Neon. You are now officially number 1 on the list. And people have been joining. The Mad Man King and Otro Matsi. Thank you very much for the follows. Very much appreciated. Alright. Nepal is at war with Germany. Because of course they are. Persia seems to have faltered a little bit in their own invasion. The Axis seems to be putting up a fight. Meanwhile, the invasion of Canada is still being held up at the Quebec River. Or whatever river this is. Montreal River? St. Lawrence River. No. That's the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Is that the St. Lawrence River? It might be. It's a big freaking river. Dive bombing. Excellent. More air support mission efficiency. Marvellous. Let's get some more ground support so my bombers can do more shooties. Right. And we have loads of political power. We get a chief from Navy, but we don't really need to. Alright, my head of government stinks. Social conservatives are indeed in charge. Are there any better options? And if there are, can I actually take them? No, I can't replace the head of government. Curses. Are any of you people that I would want to change? Not particularly. We could go to... change that. We could change manpower laws. I don't think we need to. I'm just going to go up to good stability, I think. Something I almost never do. Because I hate the fact that if you go into negative, then you just lose any stability upgrades that you've done. So it's basically just wasting political power. But if you have the political power to burn, then sure, why not? Okay, so the Chinese are definitely trying to do some counterattacks now with very limited success. We are holding them off pretty much effortlessly, without issue. Charles, okay, I'll add you to my list as well. Oh, sorry, Alpha Wolf, I didn't see your question. Yeah, you don't need any DLCs. We provide everything. And I believe that Bob has them all. Like, I don't have monks and mystics. English is hard. Yeah, my pronunciation today has been really off. I don't really know why. I suspect I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. Alright, no, you guys are not in a position to do another attack. You guys? Could be, but honestly I'd much happier just wearing them away. What I really need is Germany and Russia to go to war. Like, could you go ahead and make that happen, please? Can't do anything with you. Still only 44. Oh, hang on, 44. We have all of those. What we can do is upgrade my fighters to 44. We also need to start researching the heavy fighters so that I can run escort duty. And as I suspected, air experience is ramping up very quickly. Right, how's the air battle looking? Air battle is looking healthy. Bombers getting seriously disrupted up there, though. Our fighters lost 100, enemy fighters lost 200. Excellent, that's what I like to see. And here, bombers disrupted 1,900. Enemy troops bombed 461. They are fighting back, though, with enemy fighters in Korea. So, are there any fighters that I would like to reposition in order to support Korea? And the simple answer is hell yeah. Are they actually putting aircraft here in big numbers? Ish. Oh, they're attacking Japan itself. Well, that I don't like. Let's pull back one of the small Korea guys to here and just fortify Japan itself. There we go. Defense Technology Institute. There we go. And we can get a ahead of time penalty reduction for rocketry and jet technology. I still a technology or two away from that, but once we get jets, that would be really helpful. Are we fighting in the jungle? Not so much. Infantry weapons, I think we... Actually, we may not. No, we don't. Let's do that first. And then factories. What do we need? Let's get some more tactical bombers going. We're just going to be bombing them to oblivion. Because I can definitely have some more bombers active. Let's start getting them out. 50 of you. And 50 of you. Lovely. Both of you. Where do I want you bombing? Oh, you're fighters. Whoops, that's totally wrong. Disband you. And then you don't have any orders. I would like you to bomb up here. Although we do need to get some more support up there. And we have another technology, which I'm going to make for heavy fighters. I should have got tactical bombers there, actually. I'm going to change you to tactical bombers. That's not you. That's you. Tactical bombers. Change. And then civilian factories. There are a lot of factories I can build. So let's get that churning out. Like so. Right. How's my navy doing? Something I haven't checked for a long time. They're doing stuff and things. Hey, Dana. Do I know what we'll be playing in TK2 yet? No, I don't. I mean, we started to discuss it, but we didn't get very far with it. Ah, now the Russians are turning up. Good. I want a Russian counterattack to happen. This is the first time I'm really having to think about aircraft, just because Russia has such a scary number of them. Although I suspect that we are whittling them down quite quickly. Sweden took 7 states. Sweden beat Norway. Sweden did something and achieved something. Blimey. Well, all I can say is Sweden OP. Nerf Sweden. Clearly OP. 100%. Light tanks done. Marvellous. Let's get medium tanks. The Yu Thong. I was sniggering way too much at that name. Alright. Egypt wants to send divisions. Sure, Egypt. Why not? And how's this all going? Oh, I thought for a minute they'd abandoned their front. I was like, really? Really? But no, I just hadn't zoomed in enough. Are we causing them to bleed? Not massively. I mean, we're definitely causing them problems, but not as many as I would have liked. You guys are getting closer to being ready. And we have a very large stock of materials. Like, my industry is absolutely just roaring along at this point. And eventually we can probably just simply outproduce Russia. So they do also have a lot of factory. In fact, they have like quadruple my factories. Just my factories are stupid efficient. Check the Russian and German focuses to see how close they are to war, if they are at all. Germany is working on their economic boom. Yeah, economic Germany is scary Germany. But they haven't even invested in the Panzer factories yet. Germany! Stop not being Germany. You haven't even got none of the Navy techs. Not that surprised. Reclaim Gibraltar. Thingy. Austria. I'm not sure if you even have a focus to go against Russia. I'm fairly sure that Russia has one which is anti-Germany, but I'm not seeing an anti-supports his ideology. Where's the diplomacy area? That's economic. That's Block Monday. That's political. Yeah, this is the diplomatic area. I am not seeing any anti-Russia stuff. Nope. Although they... oh no, they don't care at all about each other. I was going to say Russia was red, but no, it was red to me. Russia does not like Germany, though. No, that's me, but yeah. Russia, unlike Germany, has actually done some of their naval stuff. Really? Tsar Oslo, thank you. Very much appreciated. Why have I not got a notification of that? I'll check it in a minute. So Russia tried to join Middle Europa, but it kind of looks like they were rebuffed. Well, they have their own faction. Of course they do. If they have a faction, I don't think they can. But the very fact that they tried to join Middle Europa would rather suggest that they have no intention of going to war with Germany. In fact, I'm trying to see if they even have the opportunity to do so. Intervene in the Second World Krieg, which they can't do because France has already lost. Yeah, I'm not sure they have the opportunity. Oh no, here it is. Time to retake our lands. That's war against Ukraine, which is in Middle Europa. Ultimatum for Galicia. That's against the Austrians. Subjugate central Poland. Is Poland in Middle Europa? No, they're not. They're independent. New standard rifle. So I'm not really seeing how those two are going to go to war unless they actually fabricate on each other. Is basically the results of my research there. National Reserve Act is division training time reduction and even more recruitable population. That sounds useful. And some more factories, which can build light tanks, because why not? And we can deploy in... aha. Just one run. I am going to deploy these guys right there. Come on. Boom. No idea where I'm going to deploy them yet, but they can at least start training. And I could definitely start training another group. And I was going to double check Patreon, which still hasn't updated. Ah, there it is. Brilliant. Thank you, Tsar Oslo. I have now received that. And I will add you to my list. And considering I've just built a second army, which currently is in need of a name, I think I know what I can call it. Tsar Oslo. There you go. You are now hereby named, and that guy is in charge. Cool. And which game is this? This is Siam. Righto. There we go. Welcome to the team. Oh my gosh, Germany taking all over India. Yeah, I know, slightly concerning. They're currently going after Nepal. I don't think Germany has any reason to go to war with us. What could happen, though, is Japan just completely shoots itself in the stupid foot and declares war on Germany, which I think it does have as an option. They've already done Operation Kamikaze, which is declaration of war on Germany. And if they were at peace, they could go to war with Germany. But they haven't done that. Yeah, they can only do those if they're at peace, which they're not. So again, it's only going to happen if they actually fabricate. Cool. And my air power is up again. How close am I? Oh, 14 days away from the next fighter, 40 days from the heavy fighter. No, tactical bomber. But I think I need to upgrade the fighter first. How's the Russian bear doing? They're out of manpower. That's probably why they haven't used many planes, because we've shot them all down. So they have the planes, they just don't have the pilots for it. And in fact, Russia's units are looking rather shaky. Russia's lost 1.8 million. I've still only lost 63,000. It would be great to know how many, like, I've actually killed. I have 18% war contribution right now. So the Blues are still having attrition issues, though not huge ones. We could do a counterattack. How confident are you? Not very. I think we'll still hold off. What I might do is shift these guys to hold Korea, and then shift these guys away, and then this can be my, like, expeditionary force. And I might try and punch through again up here. Siamese Aeronautics, the SA-46 Pankana. Cool, so that's our new fighter done. Now I'm going to start working on the heavy fighters. And am I still doing the... yeah, direct ground? No, I'm not doing the air doctrine. Well, I will need to do the air doctrine at some point. Also, Fighter 2 needs to be upgraded, but I need to create the variant first of all, which is going to be bigger engine, and then more range and reliability. Going nicely in tandem, like so. Right, Fighter 3, B1s, boom. That's going to be a nice upgrade. Wow, that is a big shortage in aluminium, because the Caribbean Federation is not trading with me anymore. At least not to the extent that I require. And I'm going to buy from Austria-Hungary because they tend to do nothing. Still short on 5, we'll buy from Yugoslavia in that case. And then steel. Buy one more from Japan. And Italy, because why not? And then oil, which we can get from the Pacific States. And I'm actually getting to the stage where I might need to start building some more convoys. So we're going to build one more cruiser 2, and then switch back to convoys. For a time. Yeah, I'm basically going to wait for these guys. I mean, the problem isn't that I can beat Russia. I can totally beat Russia in a fight. The problem is that I'm not going to control the territory, so I cannot build up the infrastructure behind it. Meaning that even though I'm successful on the battlefield, my units will just get attrition to death. We're fighting over territory which is already destroyed because of the infrastructure, and we're fighting over territory which my allies will not build up. It's a double whammy. Oh, I was doing ground support. Right, because I'd already done the firepower. Oh yeah, 15% more air superiority. Lovely. Am I going to continue multiplayer game of Conquering History games? No. That game's done. Artillery. Yeah, I'm not going to expand you anymore. Although I could upgrade my motorized divisions a little bit more. Especially if I have light tanks available. I don't have a huge number. I have a lot of fighters though. Bloody hell. Like, I could just swamp them in fighters. Oh, you're bombing me. That's unacceptable. Let's just go ahead and put a 100 fighter wing in the Himalayas. Air superiority. Anywhere else. I mean, you're attacking me here, but that's a little harder for me to reach. I mean, we're trying. In fact, what I could do is turn you into a 200 plane group. You already are 200. How many planes are they sending against me here? There are some big air battles going on. Oh yeah, they are doubling down here. So let's go ahead and make both of these into 200 plane wings. Which I thought they already would be, but apparently not. And then I have like 800 tactical bombers that I can just be sending against stuff. And honestly, I'm just going to cause problems. So we're going to get some tactical bomber wings. I really wish I could just make a template of this, rather than have to click on these bloody buttons. I mean, actually, the easiest way to solve this problem is to make it so that one wing can't just attack one division. It's stupid. Should attack anyone that's under attack. Or there are ways of doing it. Right, how many wings do I want here? That's 6. We'll go up to 10. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now, because there are no battles going on here, there is no real point having tactical bomber wings fighting ground support. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bomb there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bomb there. And all of you are going to be on strategic bombing, because I want to take out their infrastructure. That's your job right now, is to destroy their infrastructure to stop the supplies flowing over here. I'm basically going to use the thing that they've been using against me against them. Also, my stability can increase again to... Oh, no it can't. We have to wait a little bit longer, but then we can go up to very good stability, which will be nice. Because I have basically nothing else to spend it on. We will need probably heavy fighters to support my planes here. They do seem to be trying to fight back here. They have put fighters here every now and then. Although I do have a 200 air wing fighting there. Alright, Japan, upgrade your air bases, damn it. The Siamese Air Force is here. Is that 30,000 enemy bombers in the Sea of Japan? No. Yes! 13,000, not 30,000. Gabriel, I just answered that. No, I am not continuing that game with Conquering History. Can you request control of territory? Territory conquered in battle, yes, but if it's a core, I don't think you can. Like, oh, hello. We've been attacking here, apparently. So, if I went and talked to Fentiang, asked for control of state, they would say no.